Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. As you guys know, I did drop the world record 56 kills in one game a couple days ago, and a lot of you guys have been asking me, Mason, what are your settings that you are using? And today we're going to be going over every single tab in the settings menu to show you guys what I'm using, what you guys need to be using, and maybe some tips and tricks in the settings menu. Before we actually get into the settings, I want to show you guys what controller I'm using, just to show you guys like what the heck's going on over here. I just use a normal PS4 controller that I bought from Best Buy or Target or whatever you guys want to buy it from. And then I use a Control Freak on my right stick. It's the Inferno from Control Freak. And then I actually use the Sony back button attachment that you guys can see. You can map any of these paddles to whatever you guys want. My left is X and my right is O. So I jump with my left and I slide and crouch and all that with my right paddle. And that is about it for that. So on to the settings, man. So keyboard and mouse, I don't use keyboard and mouse, so we're just not going to focus on that at all. Into the button layout, I use default like I just showed you guys on my controller. My left paddle is X, my right paddle is O. I don't use my bumpers to shoot, I use my triggers. So it's just a normal default button layout. I do use controller vibration. A lot of people might think this is weird, but I cannot play without it. I've tried playing with it off. Like, it took me like weeks to even get used to it, but I didn't even get used to it because I turned it back on and it just felt way more comfortable. So I'm a vibration person. I can't take it off. I know it's weird. I'm sorry, but I use vibration. Next up is my stick sensitivity. My horizontal and vertical, I use 9.9. Sometimes I go to 7.7. It just depends. And then I always use an ADS sensitivity multiplier of 0.80. The gameplay, ADS behavior hold, change zoom, shared input, tac sprint. I don't know what this is. Automatic tactical sprint, definitely use this one. I don't use anything else. Interact and reload behavior, you prioritize interact. So this is basically like contextual tap from Warzone 1. Basically, you just tap square or X on every single thing on the ground and it picks it up instead of having to hold it. And then armor plate behavior, apply all. Onto the advanced tab, target aim assist, I use default. ADS aim assist is on. Aim response curve, I use dynamic. For my dead zones, I use 0.05 on both of my sticks. And then for the triggers, I use 0.00 so I can get the fastest reaction time possible. This is gyro aiming, I don't use at all. I mean, I don't know why you would. For movement behaviors, I pretty much have everything off except for automatic airborne mantle. I have this on partial. Another big one right here is the invert slide and dive behavior. Inverted, it makes it so when you dive, you actually just have to tap your circle button instead of having to hold it. This makes your movement insane. After I switched this, man, I was just moving around the map. It was crazy. Plunging underwater, I use plunge freely. A lot of people use movement, but plunge freely works for me. And we're just gonna scroll down here because I don't know if there's anything else that you guys really need to see, but I'm just gonna go over it just so you guys can see what I got going on. Onto my graphic settings, I use full screen extended window. This makes it so I don't have any screen tearing when I'm recording. If I didn't have any screen tearing, I'd just go with full screen exclusive. Onto the quality tab, quality presets. I have a custom one, obviously. Render resolution, just keep it at 100. Upscaling and sharpening, fidelity cast, I put this at 100. Anti-aliasing, filmic SMAA 2x. And moving on to the details and textures, I pretty much have it low on every single setting that you could have on here, just to make it so I get the most FPS possible. Also have some pretty good visibility at the same time. So yeah, those are my quality settings. For my view, I have 120 FOV affected wide for my weapon field of view. For the camera, I go with the least movement possible so my screen's not shaking all around. For my audio, I go headphone bass boosted. I actually don't know what to use on here. A lot of people use PC. A lot of people use home theater. A lot of people use headphones. Like, I honestly don't even know which one to use. Like, I've been cycling through them. Like, I don't know which audio mix to use. Master volume, keep it at 100. Music, turn it off. Dialogue, keep it at 30. Actually, I might bump this up a little bit because when people are landing in, sometimes I can't even hear the announcer say that and I get killed from behind. Voice chat, keep it pretty low because I don't want people annoying me all the time. Onto my interface, I don't really have anything in here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I keep my HUD displays at 0, so stuff is more compact on my screen so I can see it easier. Mini map rotation, keep it on. Horizontal compass, crosshairs. I do have a center dot. If you guys did not see that in my gameplays before, I keep a center dot, keep it on larger. For telemetry, I keep the FPS counter, server latency, packet loss, and I also keep the clock on, even though on this PC it's like an hour behind. It's really weird. I don't understand why it does that, but I mean, I keep it on anyway. And then I'll just scroll through real quick. If you guys do not know, they have this inverted flash in the game, so instead of it being white, it's black, and it is just the weirdest thing ever. I had it on. Don't put that on. All right, that is pretty much it for my settings. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I'm not gonna put any more gameplay. I just want to go through all my settings. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If it did help you out, like down below. If you guys are brand new, subscribe to the channel. And it's been Mason. I will see you on the next video, baby.